So in this video, we will learn how we can use Bootstrap to style our React applications. So the first thing we should do is that go to your uh, project folder, which in our case is app1. I will go here and I will npm install Bootstrap. So we must install this module and then we can import in our component, and all Bootstrap classes will be available to us. Okay, so this Bootstrap is installed, and now let me start my application. So I have now the basic component here, app.js, and in this I want to use Bootstrap. So I've already installed the npm module for the Bootstrap, and now we must import that module in our component. So for this, we will give the command import, and then we have to give this path. We need to remember this: bootstrap slash dist slash css slash bootstrap dot min dot css. So now we have access to all our bootstrap classes. So let us check whether bootstrap classes are available or not. So I will just check with one element. Let me make a button, click here, and here I will try to use my bootstrap class. So again, as we already discussed that, so whenever we have to use class names, we should use the attribute class name instead of class. And let me just try to give it a class of button. Let me save. So you can see I have this button. Apply one more bootstrap class to this button. Let's say info, button info class. Okay, so you can see my bootstrap is working now, right? So now I can apply my bootstrap here. So whenever we use Bootstrap, the main div for the component, we specify a class for that div. So again, class name we are using, and it should be container or container fluid. So I'm just using container fluid. It will occupy the complete width where this component is opened. And now inside this, let me make the Bootstrap grid. Let me create one row. Inside row, I will make 3 columns, and those 3 columns will be available on a screen from the medium to the larger screen. So tab or laptop or bigger laptop, it will have 3 columns. But if device is smaller than the tab, then the columns will stack one over the other. So let me make a div for the row. So the row will specify using the class name of row. Inside this row, I will create, let's say, 3 columns. So div, and here let's say class name equal to, so call means that this is a column inside the row. Then I specify the breakpoint. So I give md means medium size screen. So if the screen is medium or greater than medium device, then for this column I'm specifying 4 parts out of 12. That means this column will occupy 1/3 of the space. And let me put some text here. Let's say column 1. So like this, let me make 2 more columns here, and let me give them name column 2 and column 3. So let me save, and you can see here I have 3 columns. So if I just make it bigger, we can make the screen bigger. So you can see here that here I'm specifying that I have a row. Inside this row, I have 3 columns which I've specified using 3 divs, and I'm giving the breakpoint for these columns as MD. MD means medium size screen. So tab or bigger than tab, it will have 3 columns, and each column will be of the width 4, right? So 4 plus 4 plus 4, total is 12. Okay, so you can see here 3 columns on the bigger screen. But when I reduce the screen size, when the screen size becomes smaller than the tab, these columns, they start stacking one over the other, right? So this is how we make the grid layout. At least the basics we are doing. We are not going advanced Bootstrap or advanced layout, but at least this much is must for our this course.